final round of the regular season on the Global Rugby Challenge, where the All Flakes run out to take on Leinster. Today's game is as important as any in this late stage of the season. Still, many points are up for grabs, and of course, many places on the table as well. Hello everyone, and welcome back along to your home of rugby and a subscriber series, the Global Rugby Challenge, where you guys take the field against the world's elite. Today is the final regular season outing for these two teams, Leinster and the All Flakes. But like we said earlier, there is so much still up for grabs given the late stage of the season in this competition. Here for the Leinster side at home tonight. This season, although it won't progress past today, there is still a lot of bragging rights in this team that they will want to put on their side. The recent form really has killed off their season. They had the bye in round 11. Before that, they were going down to the Flakes. They went down to the Pacific Tour again in round 12. So that really killed off their hopes and dreams of making that top 6. There is still that possibility as they sit down in 8th position that they could climb or fall down as far as 10th, or give a bit of a battle up for that 7th spot with the Crusaders. Their team has undergone a few changes throughout the season. Injury concerns at scrum half and in the second row has seen players like James Ryan and Luke McGrath miss a lot of the season. But adequate replacements have come in, and their team will be as follows for Leinster tonight. Kent Healy, Sean Cronin and Tide Furlong will be their front row. No changes there, very strong as always. In the second row is the Australian Scott Vardy, and he will be alongside Ross Maloney in the middle of that pack. Reece Ruddock, Josh Van der Flyer and Jack Conan will be the back row in blue. Moving into the back line, yes, number 9 has been a troublesome area, but it's Jamison Gibson Park who will don that number 9 and wear his combination with Jonathan Sexton in the halves. Robbie Henshaw and Gary Ringrose will be at 12 and 13, with James Lowe on the left wing, Adam Burren on the right, and of course it is the very competent and always very consistent Rob Carney who will be at the back in 15 for Leinster. Moving on to the opponents, the All Flakes. Well, this season has a lot to go on for. They are inside that top 6, but still they could finish as high as 4th, but as low as 6th. They'll want to be inside that top 4. They'll want to be in the spots where they at least get that home playoff game where 3 or 4 play 5 and 6. And of course, the winner of those goes on to play in the semi-finals in 1v2 for the 3v4 as well. So there's plenty at stake here for these All Flakes, although they won't get their home grand final unless things go really strange in the final playoff rounds. Their recent form has been very good. You can't argue with the round 12 victory against the Flakers, 24-17, and also they took on those Wild Dogs of Glasgow Warriors the round before that, also picking up a nice victory. The situation here is simple for the All Flakes. They've got to win. They sit in 5th position on 34 points. It is the Celtic Dragons who sit on 37. They are on 4th position, and they take on the Highwaters in the final round of the season. Down in 6th, though, there's that possibility. The Guardians of the Crib, they're on 33 points, 1 point adrift of the All Flakes, but they take on the Flakers in our big subscriber clash for round 13. Plenty can still happen. The All Flakes, they don't know where they're going to end up, and no one will know where they will go for those initial playoff games until the round is complete. Such an exciting end to such an exciting season. Their team for tonight will be as follows. The front row, Shady Streetwalker, Nicholas Frylander and Ben Bobbs. Moving into the second row, Max Parkhill and Javan Fonity will pack down in the middle of that forward pack. Mark Tommy, Isaac Drew and Akara Kamana will complete the pack. Shane Campbell gets the nod at 9, and Ike Wrigley will get a rare start in that number 10. The jumper is Nathaniel Edwards and Christian DeCoker in the middle of the pack, with Joshua Fisher on the left wing, Christian Catley on the right side. And Zachariah Charlton will don the 15 for the All Flakes. Winning is the biggest priority, getting as high up that table as he can in this final round, the final chance to impress. The two sides ready for kickoff now. It's Leinster in the blue up against the All Flakes in the black. It's black and blue, it's bruises everywhere. We're ready to go here. Jonathan Sexton, ball in hand, and for the final time, Jonathan Sexton gets the game of the GRC underway. And Leinster are nicely hard up on attack and have turned over the ball nice and early. Henshaw turns it back inside. A big twist to play there from James O. Here's a big chance. Scott Varney. Got to look out wide. Early try. And it's Jonathan Sexton. He kicked off. And he's also kicked off the scoreboard. 5 points to nil. Leinster, straight off the kickoff, have scored the opening try. Wow, this is brilliant stuff. Straight off the kickoff, a ruck turnover. The All Flakes are half asleep. Scott Varney did brilliantly well to hang on to the ball, and then he fires it out wide. And that was no chance at all for the All Flakes defence. Furlong with a great offload in the tackle. And Scott Varney just put the defence in enough doubts to leave a wide open line for Sexton to score the opening try. And boy, I tell you what, this continues a very concerning trend for the subscriber sides of form. Sexton from the tee, no mistake about that. Floats his way over, and it's Leinster 7 points to nil over the All Flakes early on. Well, yes, we did see some very interesting results, didn't we, in the last couple of rounds? We've seen the Saracens get up massively, as have the Glasgow Warriors over subscriber sides. The All Flakes will be hoping that today is not their turn for that, as it's a knock-on early by Leinster. Ringrose flying through, trying to claim the ball. Can't do it cleanly. Yes, so gives the scrum feed to the All Flakes. Well, a bit of confusion there between the two Leinster players going for the ball together.
Bind.
And spilling it forward.
Set.
Shane Campbell will feed. Commanders there at number 8, the big barnstorming man. And the back of this pack. Campbell gives to Wrigley. Wrigley! Oh, brilliant work from Mike Wrigley. Straight through the middle will go to Nathaniel Edwards. Support on his outside. Oh, Christian Catley. Oh, that is absolutely spectacular rugby. World class by the All Flakes. And how do you get away with set piece brilliance like that? Magical work from Mike Wrigley. He set that up on a silver platter. And then it was a numbers game. Nothing Rob Carney could do about that. This was picturesque. Put it on your wall. The scenes there of Ike Wrigley running away from Henshaw, running away from Sexton, taking out their last defender in Adam Byrne, and then leaving Rob Carney with 2 options. And he was never going to get that one. Nathaniel Edwards, great deceptive play, left enough room for Christian Catley. And here is a crucial conversion for Zachariah Charlton from the sidelines. No mistake about that. 7-7 the score, the All Flakes right back in this fixture. Well, we've hardly had 10 minutes. We've got 2 quite spectacular tries. One each from these 2 teams. Underway we go again, and it's Mark Stormy. Oh, what a pass there to Kamana. Barnstorming his way forward. Oh, that's a advantage to Leinster. Forward pass, I presume. Yes, it is. Forward from the hands of Mark Tommy. And a disappointing end to a promising little part there for the All Flakes. Regathering possession, strong at the breakdown. Then able to turn that into opportunities. As now Leinster put in a big scrum just inside the All Flakes half, straight out to James Lowe. He cuts it back to Henshaw, running inside. The forwards now getting involved. Cronin nicely away to Conan. Oh, what a beautiful cutback! And it's Van der Flyer who'll score now. Leinster with 2, and Josh Van der Flyer grabs the second try for Leinster. What are we witnessing? Defence 100% optional tonight. Wow, look at this run from Jack Conan. How he got away from all that defence is the biggest question mark for the All Flakes. Exquisite play from Leinster. This is great to watch. Again, very different tries what we've seen from the All Flakes. Using forwards as strong runners down that left edge. In the back row, carrying well. Offloading in the tackle, we see Sean Cronin involved as well. Plenty of big plays by experienced names. Now here's Sexton again. Another great conversion right in front. He doesn't miss those. It's 14 points to 7. We're having a cracking game so far, and I expect there's going to be plenty more to come as well. 21 points in 17 minutes. Not a bad little effort from these two sides, although defensive coaches are probably having a bit of a nightmare right now as it's taken down nicely from Reece Roddick. And he tries and does well too to secure it. Gibson Park goes short and Cronin straight to contact. The All Flakes pile on in and try and compete for the ball, but it's well played and well contained for Scott Fardy at the back. Ken Healy changes directions. How wide they go? Here's Henshaw. Another strong round there. Robbie Henshaw. Turnover. Big play as Charlton comes and joins the line. Trouble here for the All Flakes. One man dedicated and they lose more quickly. Now here's Henshaw again. Great offload. Great bust from Fardy. Up over the 10-metre line goes the former Wallaby. Henshaw again. Oh, another great offload from Henshaw. Out wide to Adam Byrne. Charlton comes across. They won't stop Byrne. Byrne's in. Try number 3 to Leinster. Adam Byrne with the try. And this is becoming a little bit of concerning now for the All Flakes. Great try. Robbie Henshaw is having an outstanding game so far. Gibson Park went over the top. Over the head of Josh Fisher. And the pace of Adam Byrne. Spectacular work. Jameson Gibson Park, he could have run that line. He could have drew in Charlton at the back. But he trusted his man on the outside channel. He trusted his pace. And quite a spectacular finish there from Adam Byrne. Straight pace, straight fire as well. Sexton to make it 21 points to 7. Way out on the right-hand edge. That is a superb kick from the Irish fly half. Another 2 points added. It's 21-7. Leinster having the start of dreams here so far against the All Flakes. Well, back-to-back defending champions struggling now. As Leinster control and dominate this fixture. Up it goes high and deep from Edwards, and it's a good tackle there on Ringrose. Just outside their 22 now, Cronin. Oh, he's got it nicely away. Turn back inside, and here's a run from Cronin. Trying to step and dummy his way through. The hooker, that's ridiculous. Sean Cronin will score. 4th try, bonus point Leinster. Where does the hooker learn to do that? Sean Cronin has just put in the display of a lifetime. Look at him bust, dummying, throwing, looking for Fardy, looking for Conan. Didn't need either of them. And the chase across from Dakota didn't have enough legs. This is huge. At the back, Charlton absolutely skinned by a dreamy step by the Leinster hooker. Sean Cronin scores try number 4. And how do the All Flakes find a way back from this? Well, this is madness. Absolute madness so far. Leinster are looking to pile on the pressure. Not only on the All Flakes, but also on that 7th position. They've got the bonus points. The question is, can they hold on to this win with still a good 50 minutes to play? 5 tries though in 31 minutes. That is some effort. 4 of them from Leinster as well. Spectacular work. Out wide they come. It's a Dale. Decent hard tackle. But Adam Byrne gets away now. It's high. High tackle. Nathaniel Edwards is gone. Oh, that couldn't be worse for the All Flakes. Edwards is sent to the bin. And Freilander can't believe it. Nothing is going the way of his seeing tonight. And as we near half-time, Jonathan Sexton is looking to pile on the misery. Not only are they at 21 points behind, but now a penalty. 10 minutes with a man in the bin. The kick is on the line, and it's just short. Well, that is lucky. Charlton picks it up, drives it long. Carney changes direction. Gibson Park is to Henshaw, and Henshaw back to Maloney, and he is hammered backwards. A little bit of something for the All Flakes. Finally, there's something more. It's an old forward pass. And a scrum feed will back down for the All Flakes. A man short, remember, in the back line. Nathaniel Edwards will be missing.
Crouch.
But remember, their one try they have scored was from a set piece. And if, I tell you what, if there's ever a time they need to score, it is right now. Oh, it's not going to happen. Leinster reply. They reply in the biggest way they could. A big scrum hit, and it is a scrum turnover. Gibson Park out wide. Byrne looking to run away from Fisher. 2 men on him. Takes it inside.
Release.
Then the flyer just inside the 10-metre line. Cronin, twinkle toes, hooker, great pass, they keep alive, Ringrose into the 22, left side attacking again, it's Henshaw! Oh, this is deadly, absolutely deadly attack from Leinster. 5 tries in the first half, this is unheard of rugby. 33-7, take away the 3, give them 7 instead. Ringrose went inside, Henshaw dancing again, past the attempted tackle of Catley, and in for the try next to the uprights. Oh, it is devastating at the moment from Leinster. They are having an absolute cakewalk. Everything they touch is turning straight to gold. How do you defend this? How do you come back from this? Half-time is going to be a harsh thing for the All Flakes. But I imagine Leinster will be putting the champagne on ice because they know they are well and truly on the way to winning this fixture. Sexton dots over the other 2, and it is 35-7. 5 tries to 1 inside the first 40 minutes. This is a one-sided battle so far. Leinster in control. Henshaw has been phenomenal. But look at those stats. 80-20 on possession pretty much. That is a big tale to tell. All Flakes, all tackles, All Flakes, all defence. Nothing going their way. They can't buy a trick. Ruck commitment's all out of whack as well. And they've just had nothing to work with. They trail by 28 points. And they have much work to do. Nathaniel Edwards is back on the field, 35 points to 7. I can't believe I'm saying that as he gets us back underway. Edwards going high and deep this time, and it's taken by Sexton and dominant in the tackle over the top. There were the All Flakes trying and battling, and look at this! Look at this! Early turnovers to the All Flakes. 15 men on the field. Dakota wide out, it goes to Wrigley. Here's Catley inside to Edwards. Passes nicely to Tommy. He needs friends. He gets them as well. Black jerseys getting up in numbers. Here's the pick and go from Fisher. Out wide, a trip and a scamper from Edwards.
Release.
He goes just 10 metres short now. The All Flakes looking to fire up early. Out wide from Wrigley. Streetwalker straight through the middle goes Fontaine. Out wide is Kamana. Here's the chance. It's Dakota! Trying the All Flakes back in the game. Had to come. Turnover straight off the kickoff. And just like that, their second try, but they need, don't worry, plenty more. Ike Wrigley looking good, Fontaine, Drew and Henshaw, great pass, Kamana knew he didn't have the pace, gave it to Dakota, and Christian Dakota puts in the finish on the left-hand side. Well, quick distribution here, that looked forward from Streetwalker, referees missed it. Mark Tommy was out there as well, Dakota, the only back in that little pocket of players. He took it on his shoulders and said, I've got the pace. I'm going to run this to the corner. And he did exactly that as well. Good try for the All Flakes. They need much more of it as well. Here is Charlton from the left-hand edge. It's a good kick. These goal kickers don't miss many. Charlton equals up his second. Of course, Sexton's already got 5 to his name. Are we going to go the full distance here? This is going to be mesmerising if we do. Underway we go again. This time Sexton kicks off. It's taken down nicely from the captain, Nicholas Freidlander, who will be putting his team on notice. Campbell gives in, change direction from Edwards. Mark Tommy's gone through now. Here's the flanker. Got to look wide. No, he takes directions. Wrigley back to the Coker and it breaks down. Just over halfway. Shane Campbell, the littlest man on down the panic in a black jersey. Throws to join the ruck. Edwards out to Fornity. Back it goes to Parkhill. And Max Parkhill will go straight in. Oh, this has been a magical game. Now the All Flakes fight back. We've seen Sean Cronin before. This time it was the lumbering limbs of Max Parkhill that delivered one back. Oh, this is a good try. Nathaniel Edwards, he is running the show. And that was a perfectly placed pass right back on the chest of Max Parkhill. You love to see it. I think it was a second row partner too. It was Javon Fornity. What a pass. 5-4 the combinations. Ridiculously good right now. Where was this team in the first half? Leinster shut them out. They didn't let them in. But now, we have a game on our hands. 2 tries in 13 minutes. Charlton, right in front, won't miss this. Puts it over nicely. Now we've got a game. Now we've got the lead cut back to just 14 points. And the All Flakes have fire in their belly. Do Leinster have a little bit of fight back in them? Take the champagne out of the ice buckets, because this one's not over yet. Taken down nicely from Isaac Drew. He secures possession. Dakota, Kamana. Strong tackle there on Kamana. This could be a turnover. All Flakes battling, fighting, desperately for the ball. They won't get it though. It's back to Leinster. Oh, James Lowe destroyed. Big tackle on Lowe, but the All Flakes can't get the ball back. Here's Furlong. Runs into the big arms of Kamana. All Flakes fight for the ball again. Here's Cronin. Watch out. He can step. Good tackle on him. A little bit subdued now. Leinster a little bit concerned. Maloney goes out wide. It's Vardy. He was great in the first half. Backwards now in the second. Gibson Park. Oh, big tackle there on Jameson Gibson Park. All Flakes over, and they turn it back on their side. Here's Kamana running free. Nice ball back Edwards. Oh, it's a great pass to Ben Bobs. Now Rob Carney's up in the line. Look out of the back. They go out wide. Catley cuts the beautifully back. And it's Dakota inside to Kamana. As you see, Rob Carney returns to fullback. Chance has been missed. Here's Parkhill. He's through again. Max Parkhill on the outside. He's beaten him for pace. Who was in the back? It was Gibson Park. Jameson Gibson Park. He covered fullback for Rob Carney. And he's just been skinned by a lock. This is beautiful to watch, unless you're a Leinster fan, and probably a fan of Gibson Park, but watch Max Parkhill. He said, I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you on the outside. I've got power. Tackle me if you will, or maybe try and get close. This is just sensational. Running out of superlatives here for Big Max Parkhill, player of the season. No doubt for the All Flakes on this performance alone. Phenomenal stuff from the big number 4. Well, it looked like Leinster may have a chance to get something back on their side. Maybe a little bit of attack, wind down the clock. It's not come that way. They lost it quickly after. And Max Parkhill, along with Nathaniel Edwards, they are having the game of their season in the second half. Christian Dakota not doing badly either. Well, game on now. It's 35-28. 13 minutes to play. Sexton goes deep. No surprise here. It's taken from Tommy. And Isaac Drew's knocked on. Oh, that is massive. That is a huge turning point here. They go short side Leinster. It's a runaway. Nicely turned from Reece Ruddock. He gets into the 22 advantage. Swiftly over after one phase. But a big chance now. Robbie Henshaw goes short to Ringos. That'll be enough, surely, with 10 minutes to play. 40 points to 28. Kick to come. And that should be the nail in the coffin of a resurgent All Flakes. Oh, they did so well to come here this close. But this should have been a game that never got into that situation. Henshaw, fantastic. Will he go short? Will he go wide? He had Ringrose, he had Healy. You knew one of those two were going to be try scorers when only Catley was defending out there. The All Flakes didn't cover the short side. And those two are too clever. They're too smart. Kelly committed. He went to Healy. He thought he would trust his inside defenders. They weren't there. And Gary Ringrose grabs the try. That all-important, crucial try. And this kick, also very important. Here is Sexton. That is straight as an arrow. And between the uprights it goes. There is no loose kicks here. It's 42-28. And now the All Flakes need to score twice again to draw level. Time now is their enemy. 7 points adrift they were. And a chance with 12 to play to get back in the game. That's gone now. And now it's Cronin leading the charge for Leinster. Vardy, room on the right as well, and they find it quickly out there to Henshaw. He gives it to Byrne. Byrne looks to put the pace on. He gets away, but caught from Charlton at the back. Big boys come quickly, and eventually slowly it's Cronin at the back. He offloads nicely, far along. This could be trouble, could be a turnover. It is. All Flakes get the ball. Wrigley has been strong this game, but there's no one helping out here, and it's another turnover. This time, let's get the ball back. Well, the dreams of even fighting back to a draw are gone. This has been a thoroughly entertaining game. Is there a chance for a bonus point perhaps for the All Flakes? They need the ball, and they need to score a try. Leinster, they want to kick this out as soon as they can. Surprisingly, it's been kicked away from Sexton. Here's Catley. He'll run it back. Dakota. They go quickly wide. Nathaniel Edwards. He's got pace as Edwards. He's picked up and he's dumped it to touch. And Leinster, well, they celebrate a famous victory here over the All Flakes. These AI teams have really come to the party in these final few rounds. When things are said and done, the pressure has been off and Leinster celebrates a big win. Well, for them, this could mean a big chance at 7th. But for the All Flakes, well, their season looks like it may be consigned to other results. Cronin, Vanderfly, Sexton, Henshaw, Ringrose and Byrne, all with one try. Sexton, 6 out of 6. For the All Flakes, Max Parkhill, brilliant. He got 2. Dakota and Catley with 1 apiece. And Zachariah Charlton in the back picked up all 4 of the conversions. What a game, though. Overall, Leinster had the better of the match. They had more possession overall, regardless of that little period in the second half that pretty much cost the All Flakes a game. What could have been another day, another chance. This could have been much, much different. The All Flakes, at their best, the better team. But Leinster got the job done tonight thanks to 40 minutes of brilliant rugby, which is all it takes effectively even get a lead that big like we just seen from Leinster. It is really hard to come back from. 42-28, what a game though. Tries aplenty, but you just had that feeling Leinster were going to have enough for the tank. And if they did get that little attacking chance in the second half, that would be all that they would need. And that was what they got as well. What an entertaining game. Max Parkhill, brilliant. But you've got to hand it to Robbie Henshaw. He was simply flawless tonight for Leinster. This last thing we'll see if Leinster. We'll have a look at the table in a second, but here's a recap of the fixtures so far. It is the Crusaders over Clermont 34-18, Leinster 42, All Flakes 28. But take a look at this next one. Saracens 8, Toulouse 8. That is a low-scoring, thrilling draw. Next up, though, we've got the Flakes up against the Guardians. Jaguares taking on the Celtic Dragons. In the final match of the regular season, we'll see the Glasgow Warriors up against the Exeter Chiefs. So how does the table look after that first 3 games of round 13? We can see the All Flakes, well, they're in 5th position. They haven't done enough to jump up to 4th, and they're going to have to do things on the road this post-season to defend their crown. The Dragons, well, they can breathe a sigh of relief now. They've got a chance they could topple the Flakers if the Flakers don't beat the Guardians. And, of course, they beat themselves. That is, the Dragons, the Jaguares, for the first time anyone's done this season, they could potentially go into 3rd position. The Tower is safe. The Jaguares are safe, although they still have that 1 game to play. We see now Leinster not quite enough to get the job done up to 7th. The Crusaders hang on to that. And we have just the Glasgow Warriors and the Exeter Chiefs with games remaining down the table. For them, though, nothing at stake. We can see Clermont Saracens cannot pass the Glasgow Warriors. So the table is fully taking shape now. There's a chance the Guardians could go up to 5th and resign the All Flakes to the bottom place qualifier. The Jaguares, though, the team to beat. They're up there in number 1, and no one is going to get close. Okay, next episode is going to be a biggie. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer. It's the Flakes versus the Guardians. A lot of stake here. I think the Flakes, they want to defend that 3rd position. And of course, the Dragons will be rooting for the Guardians as well. The Guardians could pass the All Flakes. There's a lot that could still happen from that 3rd to 6th position. So make sure you stay tuned. There'll be a team naming for this one, as per always, for the big subscriber team clashes. And then, of course, there's that one final game that has the Dragons versus the Jaguares. That'll be coming up very soon as well. And then we can get into the nitty-gritty. The playoffs are nearly here. That is it for today's episode, though. Thank you everyone for tuning, watching. I hope you're enjoying the Global Rugby Challenge series so far. We are getting into the business end of the season. But All Flakes fans, what is going on? A big loss there to Leinster and a season really of disappointment. I'll see you all next time. Big subscriber clash. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.